Welcome to Gene's Reviews. Come dive into the craziness with me. Reactions to what's going on in this crazy world.
Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I have 4 short horror movie reviews for you. Enjoy. After witnessing a bizarre, traumatic incident involving a patient, Dr. Rose Cotter starts experiencing frightening occurrences that she can't explain. As an overwhelming terror begins taking over her life, Rose must confront her troubling past in order to survive and escape her horrifying new reality. I know I'm late to the party, but I finally watched the 2022 horror hit Smile that everyone was talking about. I really think it was a clever idea, but I honestly think it was a little overhyped. Sosie Bacon, yes, the daughter of Kevin Bacon and Kira Sedgwick, she did a really good job. Her performance as a psychiatrist with slowly unraveling, she did good. Her story follows the same disturbing symptoms that her patients did right before they took their own lives. The one thing that they all had in common, that creepy, unnatural smile. Of course, no one believes her, but that does make sense, but it's also really frustrating for me. Until, that is, her ex, who's a cop, steps in to help. There are definitely some creepy, intense, and disturbing moments, but for me it was just okay. And I know I'm in the minority since the movie did well enough to get a sequel. But for me, it just didn't live up to the hype. I would give Smile a 6 out of 10. I liked it more than I didn't, but not enough to check out Smile 2. When a group of terrorists hijack an overnight transatlantic flight, a mysteriously ill woman must unleash a monstrous secret to protect her young son. I just checked out Blood Red Sky, available right now on Netflix. This wild 2021 horror action flick takes place mostly on a plane. Imagine Snakes on a Plane, only worse for the hijackers. Definitely not a comedy. The setup is quite simple. A flight from Europe gets hijacked mid-air, but these guys have no clue what kind of nightmare they've just unleashed. The story jumps back and forth between what's happening in the air and what happened before. And honestly, that buildup just makes the chaos hit even harder. Now, I don't want to spoil anything because this is one of those movies that it's best if you just go in blind. Just know it's got some really good horror and some makeup effects that are out of this world. This is the kind of practical effects that put high-budget movies to shame. It's really shocking to me that this movie didn't blow up way more. It's that good. Creepy, emotional, and brutal in all the right ways. If you want a fresh horror thriller that will make you double-check your next flight, this one's it. I'm going to give Blood Red Sky a 9 out of 10. And yeah, forget the snakes. The hijackers just wish that's all they were dealing with. A family living in a home in Indiana discovers strange demonic occurrences that convince them and the community that the house is a portal to hell. I just watched The Deliverance, a 2024 horror film from Lee Daniels. This one messed me up. It stars Andra Day, Glenn Close, and Monique, and the performances are great. But I'll say this right up front, if you're looking for something fun and scary, this ain't it. This stuff's heavy. What I really liked is it delves into how evil isn't just some random force. It's drawn to people who are broken, depressed, or maybe even just reaching out to religion to help pull themselves back. There's a constant sense of dread just hanging over everything. It's beautifully made. The acting, the direction, everything's just great. But man, it's It's like seriously depressing. I can't ever picture myself watching this again. I was sitting at like a 7 out of 10, but the ending kicked it up to about a 9 out of 10. If you're easily disturbed or religious horror isn't your bag, I'd say skip it. But if you love being truly scared, go for it. Just don't plan on sleeping well afterwards. I don't think I will. A classic horror story starts out like your typical survival horror. A group of strangers stranded in the woods after a car crash. But soon, things take a dark and hopeless turn. There are cults, witchcraft, and ritualistic sacrifices lurking around every corner. It's an Italian-made folk horror gem with great English dubbing, brutal moments, and a heavy sense of dread that builds all the way to one of the most clever twists I've seen in recent horror. I just got through watching a classic horror story. At first I was sitting around a 6.5 out of 10. It just felt like your typical horror setup. People lost in the woods, creepy symbols, strange house, and that constant feeling of dread. And let me tell you, this movie nails that sense of dread. It's got cults, witchcraft, ritualistic sacrifice, all the good stuff. But then the twist hits. Wow. It completely changed how I felt about the whole movie. It was executed so cleverly and added a whole new layer to the movie. I had to bump it straight up to a 9 out of 10. The ending seals it. It's one of those moments that it sticks with you even after the ending. The English dubbing is really, really good. And Matilda Lutz, who plays the lead, she's fantastic. This one's dark, brutal, and very, very smart. Perfect for Halloween if you like your horror hopeless, creative, and full of dread. I'm going to end this with one of my favorite quotes from one of my favorite podcasters, Jay of the Dead, from Jay of the Dead's new horror movies. Horror happens to those who deserve it least. Or does it?